Let's take these game icons and make them horror themed, starting off with Angry Birds. So first I'll color the background and make it a little darker, and then outline and color the eyes in red to make them a bit more scary looking. Next I go into the mouth and add some long sharp teeth, making him look much more angrier and intimidating. Then I add a darker texture onto his fur to give him a more weathered and beaten up look. I then go back into the eyes and add some luminance to really make them pop and shine. And finally the last detail is adding a little scar to his belly to show that he has been in battle. And there we go, the finished Angry Birds icon horror themed. Next is Jetpack Joyride. For this one, I start off by adding a black outline to both of his eyes to give a scary ghost look in the eye area, and then adding the same type of red luminance to show that he is some sort of monster with glowing eyes. Next, I go into his mouth and begin really trying to exaggerate a scary looking smile, making his mouth much wider and his teeth much more eminent, and then begin shading everything together to make it look much more realistic and creepy. And the last step is adding a red tint to his skin to finish the icon up, and there it is. The last icon is Subway Surfers. For this one, I start again by outlining his eyes in all black, and once again adding the bright glow to his eyes, but this time making it much smaller to give an eerie look. Next, I edit his eyebrows to make them look a lot more angry, and shift them downward, and then shading everything together to make it look seamless. Next, I use my smudge tool to go into the nose and mouth area, and really try to make his smile and nose feel very ghost, like where the skin is almost closing up on itself, to give it this really creepy, inhuman sort of look, similar to Momo. I then finished it off by adding a red texture to his skin, and there we go, the finished Subway Surfers icon. If you enjoyed and want to see more, subscribe.